Hey, what's going on guys, it's Tom here, back today with another video. I'm back today with some more Black Ops 2 information, and I've actually got some of the first Black Ops 2 multiplayer information, and David Vonderhaar actually released a sound clip last night, and I'm going to play this sound clip for you guys right now.
Objective parameters obtained. Well done.
And you're probably wondering what this is, and this is the classified multiplayer faction voiceover, and this is going to be the voice for one of the factions that are in Black Ops 2, because, so you know, whenever you get the victory or something like that, he'll come up with that little comment, and he's got a pretty epic voice, I've got to say that. But you guys will probably know in Modern Warfare 3 they actually made it so that each faction actually had a separate voice actor, so this looks like it's going to be one of the more popular guys, one of the US guys, so that's pretty cool, and that's really the first really confirmed thing we've got about multiplayer. One thing we actually do also know is about the minimap, and David Vonderhaar has been talking on Twitter, and you might actually remember back in Modern Warfare 3, before it actually came out, in one of the teaser trailers they actually showed a 3D minimap, and David Vonderhaar has actually been asked a little bit more about this, and they said that they've actually prototyped it and it's not a viable option. They're actually not going to be having it in the game, so it looks like we're going to be sticking with the 2D minimap from now on. And one final thing I wanted to quickly mention about multiplayer is that I was actually talking about there might be a possibility of a new engine, and that was a couple of videos ago. I'll actually put a link in the description to that in case you missed it. But it actually turns out they are using the Black Ops engine for Black Ops 2. They're actually enhancing it kind of graphically, and I think that's a really good idea, because personally I do think that Black Ops played really well. It was probably personally my favourite Call of Duty to play, probably the one that I kind of understood the most and got the most out of, so I really enjoyed that. And you know, one of the complaints in Black Ops was the fact that the maps were maybe a little bit dull, graphically not up to standard to Modern Warfare 2, so hopefully if they improve that, get the maps on the kind of Modern Warfare 2 standard in terms of design, play them like Black Ops, it will be an absolutely epic kind of multiplayer that we're looking forward to. So yeah, as I said, really looking forward to that. And one thing that I'm actually really looking forward to this year, quite surprisingly, is the single player campaign in Black Ops 2, because they've kind of gone really kind of different with it this year. So I'm going to give you a few details about that in case you guys haven't heard them already. So most of you guys will actually know how the standard kind of campaign works in Call of Duty. You know, you play as mainly one character, you just kind of fail missions, pass missions, go all the way to the end, and this kind of story finishes. So this year it's actually going to be totally different in Black Ops 2. And one thing that they're really kind of looking to implement is branching storylines. So this is the fact that, you know, if you fail certain missions or if you kind of make certain decisions, they're actually going to affect the storyline where it goes in the future. So I'm imagining that there's probably going to be multiple endings to the game, so maybe there'll be 4 or 5, maybe even more endings to the game, so potentially I could play through the campaign and have a totally different ending to you guys from playing the campaign. So that'd be really interesting. It'd be quite funny to see some Let's Plays where people are like, you know, that didn't happen for me, but yeah, that was something that was really interesting to me. So kind of puts more of the power in your hands, and you're going to be like choosing whether to kill certain people or make certain decisions. I don't know, it's going to be something like that, and you're going to have lots of different endings. One of the things that they're actually doing is giving you a lot more power of who you kind of play as, so you can actually play as pretty much anyone on the battlefield, it seems like. So you're going to be able to play as certain characters, you're actually going to also be able to play as certain machines. So if you want to play as a quad rotor for the whole of the mission, it looks like you can actually do that if there's a quad rotor there. There's also another kind of really cool thing that you can actually kind of play the single player in a kind of real-time strategy kind of element, where you can just kind of direct people about from kind of like above, like bird's eye view. So that again is something that's really different. We haven't seen it before, and it'll be really interesting to see kind of how well it works, because I don't think we've ever really seen anything like this in Call of Duty before. But anyway guys, that's it for this information about Black Ops 2 multiplayer and single player. I'm going to be bringing you lots more information as and when it becomes available, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Also make sure to check out some of my previous videos, a couple of those are on screen right now. And apart from that, I'll catch you guys with another video very soon.
Objective parameters obtained. Well done.